Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Enfys Tarot. It's Thursday, December 19th, 2024. It's time for Third Eye Thursdays. That is when I pull the cards out without an agenda. I don't ask any questions. I don't have a topic. I just allow Spirit to send us the message that we are supposed to hear. Little housekeeping. Yesterday, I went to upload my video to YouTube. It was for the All Signs reading. For some reason, it does not seem to want to go through. So I'm going to try again today. So keep an eye out for that. If you were looking forward to the All Signs Tarot reading that comes out on Wednesdays and missed it yesterday, it's because it never went through. So I will try to get that back in there for you today, and hopefully it'll work this time. All right, let me just kind of sit here and shuffle these cards up a little bit, get a little bit focused and centered, clear everything out. All right, so we've got some cards coming out, but it seems like a lot of cards. Let's just go ahead and find out what's going on. Magician, Hanged Man in reverse, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Cups in reverse, Eight of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, Eight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this I think is a message to me. It really requires a lot of clearing out when I do these Third Eye Thursdays, because it's tough to have a completely clear head, right? It's sometimes tough to empty everything out. So I'm getting the information that with the Magician card coming in first, and then the Hanged Man in reverse, there's more opening up for me to do, more clearing out. I'm going to find difficulty if I can't let go of any of those filters in communicating the message that you're supposed to hear. There's a lot about blocked energy. Maybe I've got some subconscious stuff going on about my memories right now. Maybe I'm still coming out of, maybe lingering dream states, even though I've been up for a little while now. Yeah, the Knight of Cups coming in reverse, difficult to communicate. It's going to be difficult for me to share the message and tap into my intuition. Ace of Wands is like, it's a no-go. This is not the spread for us. And then getting rid of this false self-imprisonment. I want to share all this stuff with you because I think it's really important. And if any of the listeners today are experiencing something similar where you need to have clarity in order to accomplish what it is you want to do, keep this in mind, okay? Because there is abundance to be had. There is work to be done, tending the garden, feeling the abundance and the fruitful nature of what is trying to be accomplished right now. So let me go ahead, clear this all out. I will shuffle these back in. I'm noticing also that I'm kind of a short person, and so it's hard for me to sit in a chair where my feet actually reach the floor. So I often will be sitting like with my ankles crossed and my feet are just dangling, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I should be slightly more grounded than that. So let me adjust my body as well. Sit a little further up on the chair, clear everything out. And Spirit, if you could please send us the message that you want us to hear, and I will keep my vessel clear. Here we go. Here it comes. All right, 9 of Swords, that's first up. Queen of Wands in reverse. 7 of Wands upright. Wheel of Fortune upright. So understand that right now you may be experiencing worry and anxiety about a situation. And it might be bothering you, especially when you're trying to sleep at night or when your mind has an opportunity to rest. All of a sudden, your thoughts are popping in, spiraling, sending you messages about what you need to worry about. There's some rat race energy in this. It's a lot about anxious thoughts and feelings. It's got your Queen of Wands energy upside down. So it's making you feel really insecure right now. Whatever this insecurity is that's causing the anxiety and vice versa, the anxiety that's causing the insecurity, you want to, we're going to pull some cards on these two because you're going to want to figure out what to do with that, because the truth of the matter is that you're actually on course for success. You've got the 7 of Wands coming in, and this is the card about achieving your goals, overcoming obstacles, having victory over a situation. And then it's leading into the Wheel of Fortune here, and that is in the upright position. So there's an element of anxiety surrounding maybe the conclusion of a cycle or situation or project. Like maybe you're coming near the end, could be coming near the end of the year that we're talking about, you know, things wrapping up at the end of the year, getting ready for 2025 and shifting in those ways. But in some aspect of your life, this has to do with completing a cycle, the anxieties around that completion, and the fact that with or without the anxiety, you are going to be victorious. The only thing that is causing your anxiety really is your feelings that of inadequacy, of fear of failure, just feeling generally insecure about your abilities. But you are going to succeed in this, and you're going to be setting up a really fantastic beginning for the next cycle. So let's see what to do about the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Let's find out what Spirit thinks we should do about those feelings, those worries and anxieties, so that we can stay here, so that we can be living in this moment. The concept of overcoming obstacles and preparing to succeed, going through that journey there, especially near the end, can be incredibly exciting. You know, you ever, like when you're watching a movie or reading a book, that part of the book between sort of that climax, that you know, that action climax, and then the end where things happen very quickly, that's such an exciting thing to be watching. And we all have that opportunity to experience that in real life. And sometimes we are feeling excited and our body confuses excitement for anxiety because we apply the excited responses, physiological responses, to our thoughts of fear. So let's find out what we can do. Okay, hold the space. You've got the Queen of Cups here, and she's in reverse. So that can mean two things. One is that you're having some difficulty maybe tapping into your subconscious, listening, like maybe your fears and anxieties are coming from your subconscious right now. Like you're supposed to be listening to something. So many times when I am ignoring my intuition, all of a sudden I start feeling anxiety. You know, I get really anxious and I'm like, what's going on with me? I don't understand why I'm feeling so anxious. And then it occurs to me like, oh, I'm not listening. So it's important to be listening right now to your subconscious and to your intuition. That's the first thing. The second thing is you want to hold the space. You don't need to shove aside your worries and your fears you can acknowledge those and hold space for those and still find a way to work around them, right? And then there's this aspect of communicating. Something has the communication blocked. Queens are always about communicating something. And the queens in the reverse position can mean that you're having trouble communicating what's needed, or communicating your fears and anxieties to the people that you need to be communicating them to. Sometimes it's about having a little introspective time and communicating with yourself and understanding what it is you're experiencing. King of Wands in reverse, definitely lack of confidence. You're having a hard time. Boy, now it's really hitting because the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands are both in reverse here. You are a bit creatively blocked right now. You're having a creative block. Your juices are flowing, like you're trying to get the creativity juices going, but they seem to be landing in the wrong spot. They're landing in fear, they're landing in worst case scenario, they're landing in pessimism. They don't have to. You've got to get here. You've got to remember that you're going to succeed in this and that you can overcome whatever is coming your way. And yeah, that's when the energy is really going to start flowing. So Spirit is asking you definitely to take a minute to acknowledge all of your thoughts and fears and worries and hold the space for that. And then start applying your creative juices to problem solving, creative means of problem solving and getting through any of these obstacles. That's really what's needed. That's what's going to get your Magician in the upright position, is when you can get that clarity and hold space for creativity, and then start seeing what tools you have at your disposal, okay? And you might need to walk away from something. This is going to be a path out of a bad situation for you, and it's going to result in the Four of Wands, which is celebration and unity and stability. So understand that. You want to be focusing over here. Let the energy, continue flowing through you and go with it. Try not to fight against it. Even if you're feeling vulnerable, even if you're not sure exactly how this is going to go, have faith that it's going to work out, that you're going to be victorious, and just see what miracles happen. Miracles happen all the time, so pay attention to the synchronicities and the breadcrumbs, and you're going to do great, especially if you're talking about prepping for the next cycle in this new year. It's going to be amazing. Yeah, and whatever you do right now, Queen of Pentacles energy here, you're going to be creating a way of life that fosters future growth, okay? You're planting seeds now that are going to come back in big, big ways next year, later on down the line. So keep that in mind, all right? Guys, that was Third Eye Thursdays. I hope you enjoyed that whole way that things played out today. All of the leading up. I certainly could try to edit some of that out, but I think that would be unfair to you all, especially if I have any viewers who are practicing tarot of their own and trying to improve upon your own intuition. This is an important part of the practice, is knowing how to get cleared out, get grounded, and listen only, not apply our own thoughts and filters getting in the way. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that. If you did enjoy that, if you found this to be valuable, please like and subscribe. Please share it with your friends. And I will see you tomorrow for the Friday Fast 5. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you then.